into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Now at the plate, Seth Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Pierce ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, one away. So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here's a high pop-up. Bench moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Martinez will make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Hit down the line at first. And a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And the changeup is way low that time. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. He's running, fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now both runners on the move. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trout coming on. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pierce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to come base right here. It's time to grip it and rip it.
A changeup over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just move him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball 1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Albert Pujols. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Musial on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams.
Number 9.
Now the first pitch from CC. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Hit sharply on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Into the box, Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. High pop up. Feller is calling for it. 1 down. So here now is the pitcher, CC Sabathia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Ramirez.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll step off and try again. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4 from the stretch. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now in the box, Stan Musial, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. 1 away. Now batting, Mike Piazza. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He loses him on ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again, Seth Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Feller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. And the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pearce, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Struck him out. Striding in, Duke Snider earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. Hard liner to center field. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Schmidt's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes Junior. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit in the... Snyder's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Pujols is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's J.D. Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So digging in now, Johnny Bench. He popped out in his first trip. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it folded enough to get the swing and miss.
Full count now. 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Next to hit will be the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And they start him out away with a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. From the stretch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back, and it's gone. So striding in, Stan Musial. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ted Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Snyder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No outs, nobody on. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Schmidt ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the first pitch from CC. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Snyder going back on it, and that one is gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hard hit at third. To his left, Lindor, and there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Bob Feller, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Snyder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Snyder.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Schmidt. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him. Here's J.D. Martinez, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Seth Suzuki. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sabathia sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Johnny Bench.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. At the plate, CC Sabathia. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line drive, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Josh Hader trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Taken high and deep to right. Musial going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sabathia sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Quick hands it by, is a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off the Anaheim.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. This is drilled, but right into the shed. Suzuki ranges to his left. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Into the box now, Duke Snider. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready once again, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 3-1. Popped him up. Baez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got a piece, it's 2-2. Snider stands at second with 2 gone. 2-2 is a changeup that misses, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay throw, and Martinez will hustle all the way to third. He's in with a triple. Digging in and looking for more, Seth Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Too low, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Musial has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now. So striding forward now, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock. Edwin Diaz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Diaz, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Throw won't get him. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside the throw. He's safe. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he pops him up back behind second base. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. Dennis Eckersley is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Leading off for the bomb squad, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Now the pitch.
ファイネストは
And this
何
is
だっ
lifted to
た
shallow center field. Trout coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. At the plate, Edwin Diaz. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitcher 惜しかったです
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. has a play, and the inning is over. Riding in once again, Ted Williams. He went deep back in the 5th.
ナイス
Ted Williams.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Popped him up. Pierce been under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Javier Baez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
マナチン選手はテレビモニター
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Line hard. Ready with another 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Snyder's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
テレビです
Ready now, Dennis Eckersley. Stan Musial will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. The call here is he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Johnny Bench will get the call here as he'll hit.
Johnny Bench.
And this is low, ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Gone! And with 2 out, have taken the lead. Standing in, Seth Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the
やり
side.
ましたわら
Bruce Sutter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
僕もテレビだけどちょっとモニターより不利らしいね
Foul territory.
Right fielder.
And that one just missed outside. Sutter, a native Pennsylvanian. He throws a splitter, a 4-seam fastball, and a slider. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase his junior, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Steve Pierce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First
そ
pitch
う
of the
なんで
at-bat.
すね
Way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was...
Nice. 勝てるとは思ってなかったです。ベンチは僕も使ってた時さよなら打ったわ。1パック開けようかな。半額屋で。さっき2パックいったけど玉砕やった。1パック開けて終わります。出ないと思うけど。出たら嫉妬する。玉砕オツです。 ブリットさん2パック開けたなら僕も2パック行きましょうか。わら。それは責任取れない。よーし引き回すわり。ゆくさいおつです。終わった。何へ売ろうか悩んでるんですよね。今年のパックは絞りすぎ。何へは僕はもう使ってない売ったよ。売れば10よろずは美味しいんですよね。JD2 枚とかか、ブリは最悪。その投手力で勝てるなんてすごいよ。シーダーガードとかで抑えられる気しないよ。シーダーガードはきついです。 人結構いるけどね。急にジェンキンス。ウームピッチャー揃えば完璧なんですよね。もう来年だからね。来月のランクマ報酬は来るんですかね。来るとか聞いたけど。ロビンさんとかが言うてたぞ。来るなら、まだ楽しめますね、わら。去年は来なかったから、定かではないけど、ロビンさんが言うならね。適当にもう1試合やります、わら。やるのかよ。来月のために、ライアン取っても良さそう。チャックさんももう903になってたわ。ウーム集中力は結構切れてるので、やっぱりやめとこうかな。 マジですか。負けるの嫌なら、その状態でやらん方が良くないかい？そうですね。また、今度やります。オツでした。結構打ってるやん。お疲れ様でした。今月はまあまあ打ててます。